welcome to my channel. This is the first time that I think I've actually addressed you face to face, talking right to you. And this is for the ASMR Tag 25 Question Challenge that was set by GB ASMR. And I was tagged by the wonderful Miss Vindicat. Thank you so much. She's been really wonderful at making me feel like part of this community, and I really appreciate the way that she brings people together here on YouTube. So thank you, Miss Vindicat. Before I start answering the questions, I will go ahead and tag my 5 people. So I'll pass this challenge along to Stillwater's ASMR. I really love her channel. I love your work. If you're watching this, she has a very spiritually uplifting ASMR channel and a very lovely accent also. And then I'd like to tag Gaslamp ASMR. I enjoy his channel a lot. It has a very friendly feel. His narrations for his nature walks and his voiceovers are very thoughtful. It's a very interesting channel content-wise, so I can't usually fall asleep to it, at least the first time I watch it. And then I'd like to tag Mysterious Madam ASMR. This is a great channel if you like sort of a bedtime story ASMR. She does a lot of book reading, and she has a very artistic setup, which I enjoy. She also colors beautifully. And then AI Lullaby ASMR. This is a really unique channel. I enjoy his nature videos, but what he primarily does is a sort of white noise ASMR with a hair blow dryer. And he has these very graceful motions that he uses with the blow dryer. It's very unique. And then finally, I'd like to tag Nyla Vox ASMR, who I'd like to say thank you to because she's just made me feel very welcome here and supported my channel. And I love the way that she really cares for her warriors and warrior princesses in her ASMR kingdom. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and answer these 25 questions, which you can also find below, along with links to the people that I tagged, and probably any other videos that I refer to in this video. When was the first time you experienced ASMR? That would be on the playground in elementary school. There were a pair of sisters, and they had these beautiful voices, and whenever they would sing on the playground, I would just get the ASMR tingles, and I loved it. Quite a few of my early ASMR experiences were with music. I tend to get it when a group is singing together, or if I go to the symphony, especially then, I really get ASMR very strongly. When was the first time you watched ASMR on YouTube? So the first time I watched ASMR on YouTube was when my husband came home and said, "You have got to see this video." And he showed me Maria Gentle Whispering's video where she's folding towels. And then he showed me a video where it was just a guy flipping pages in a magazine. And I thought, what is this? I need to find out more about this. So I did, and then I watched a lot of ASMR. And I was very drawn to it because the people who created it really seemed very kind and like they wanted to be there to help other people. And I also found that so many of them were incredibly intelligent and creative, and the videos were just a pleasure to watch, whether or not I got tingles from them. What's your favorite unintentional ASMR video? So this is a series of videos that I've watched fairly frequently. They're on a channel called Spiritual Unfoldment, and they are interviews with John Butler, who is a sort of modern mystic who lives in the UK. And the series that I like is called Discovering Stillness. And I think that if you are someone who watches ASMR or someone who creates ASMR, you know how important stillness is in our lives. And that's his theme, and just the way that he talks about his journey to stillness helped me sort of solidify internally the importance that stillness needed to have in my life. Name the last 5 ASMR artists that you watched. There are so many. I'll just name a few that come to mind. I know with my daughter, we watch ASMR almost every night together. Last night, let's see, what did we watch? I think we watched some sort of storytelling one. But I remember we also listened to the Guild of Ambiance, their thunderstorm sound ASMR, which goes on for about 3 hours, so it's wonderful to fall asleep to. And also for a long time we would watch, I think it's called Summer in the Forest, which is a Goodnight Moon ASMR, where she and a friend go to a cabin in the forest, and she narrates the story of their time there. It's very delightful, and my daughter and I used to watch it every night. Let's see, I watched Miss Vindicat's video on how to enjoy being single, which I thought was an incredibly insightful video, and so much of it applied to just everyone, whether or not you're single. And then, the Crooked Ginkgo, I was watching some of her Rosemary Meadow series, which is an amazing series. It has fantastic backdrops and props, and it has a great storyline, and she is just a master of incorporating a lot of different triggers into these roleplay videos very, very naturally, and I really appreciate that. Let's see, pretty often I will watch bedtime story type videos, and I really like Sleeping Pearl for those. What is your favorite ASMR trigger to listen to? I primarily like listening to voices, and that's primarily what I do on my channel as well. I just find voices very soothing, whether it's softly spoken ASMR or whispering. And I find that a lot of times, this might sound funny, but my tingles are a little bit content driven. So if it's I don't know, like if someone says something meaningful, that can give me tingles. Let's see, what is your least favorite trigger? And then you're supposed to do it. I actually am not sure how to do my least favorite trigger, which is, I think anything that it could be called intense. I don't really like it when there are really close in your ear, sort of digging in your ear sounds. I find it too invasive and stressful. And I really don't know how to create that effect, so I can't do it for you guys. Do you use ASMR to relax or fall asleep? I use it for both, and I use it for entertainment because there are so many really cool ASMR videos that are just creatively done, and you feel like you're going on an adventure. I love that. I do use it to fall asleep, although I find that I usually can't fall asleep the first time I watch a video. A lot of times, even if people are just sort of doing the gentle hand motions, you know, I like to watch that. And then if it's something interesting to listen to, it's hard to fall asleep. But one of my favorites to fall asleep to was one that Springbok did quite a long time ago. She did a reading of Neil Gaiman's poem Instructions, and she actually read the poem through 3 times. The first time you were seeing her, and then the second time, I believe, she added sort of sound effects to it, and then the third time there was nothing to look at on the screen, and so you felt like, okay, I've heard this 2 times, and now there's nothing to see, so I can just go to sleep. What is your bedtime routine? My bedtime routine is pretty simple. It's, you know, wash my face, brush my teeth, watch a lot of ASMR videos, and that's if I'm not putting my daughter to bed. On the nights when I do put her to bed, then, you know, we spend a good deal of time reading books and telling stories, and we pray and sing, and we do watch ASMR together. What is your favorite trigger to do? Do it. So I guess I'm doing it right now. It's mostly talking, and I enjoy doing soft-spoken and occasionally whispering. And then I do like tapping. And ever since I started watching ASMR, I found myself tapping on everything, which probably drives the people around me a little bit nuts. So if you are someone who is in my life and you hear me tapping a lot, I apologize. What is your least favorite trigger to do? Do it. So I haven't really worked with doing a lot of triggers. I need more practice. I would say that I'm probably kind of hesitant to do crinkling triggers because I know that personally sometimes when I would listen to crinkling videos, if they weren't well done, there would be loud pops, and then I would be tense because I'd be afraid a loud pop was coming. But I'll try it for you guys. And hopefully not make loud pops. So I might need to work on my triggers. Let's see. How long does it take you to make a video? It depends on the video. I would say that most of my videos do take quite a while to create because I like to do a lot of videos where I kind of go out on a little adventure and then come back and think about it, kind of develop a story to go along with the videos and pictures that I've taken, and so sometimes that involves a little writing. And then I need to edit it together and do the voiceover and make sure all the sounds are even. So that takes a good few hours, and sometimes I'll usually do it over the course of a few days. Have you ever gotten tingles from your own videos? No, not really. I think because I sort of know what's coming, and so it's too expected, so I don't get tingles from it. Do you watch your own videos? I absolutely watch my own videos. I'm pretty new to this, and so after I post a video, I probably watch it about 3 times with sort of a critical eye to see what has worked and what I would do differently the next time. What software do you use to edit? So far I've just done everything on my phone, and so I just edit on iMovie, I think it's called. What time of day do you film? I usually film during the daytime because some of my videos happen outside, or sometimes I'm going to a museum, and also my daughter is in school during the day, so that's when I can find time usually to do a video, and then I'll edit it at night. What is your favorite video that you've made? My favorite video that I've made is my sunrise on the beach video, because that was just such a special experience for me to get to go out on the beach and just walk by myself in this beautiful sunrise for about 2 hours, and then sort of write down some notes about it. And as I did that, I thought, okay, I've been waiting to start this ASMR channel and make some content, and this would just be perfect. And so I got kind of inspired, and I just loved making that video. Has one of your videos had an unexpected negative fan reaction? Well, I wouldn't say I really have fans yet. But no, so far everybody has been so kind, and I really appreciate it. You guys have given me very amazing feedback. People have been really helpful when I've had questions, and I don't know, just a lot of nice comments and also useful comments. What video of yours do you think didn't get the love it deserved? So I wouldn't say that's really true of any of the videos since I've started devoting time to this channel. But I did about a year ago post some videos here which are very short 1-minute videos. They're little art videos where I show you in time-lapse the creation of a piece of artwork, and then I do a voiceover narration of a story to go with the artwork. So if you'd like to check those out, they are way down the video list. And there's also a playlist where you can watch them all in a row, and there shouldn't be any commercials between them. So they're just kind of fun, and I would love it if people would check those out. What's something the audience doesn't know about the behind the scenes of your channel? I guess probably that this channel, I wouldn't even be doing it if it weren't for my husband, because he really supports me when I do any sort of creative venture, and he gives me time too that I need in order to do it. He's a great dad and spends a lot of time with our daughter, which frees me up to have some creative time. What's the most absurd request you've received from a fan? I haven't received any requests so far, absurd requests or unabsurd requests. So, nothing yet, but if anybody has a request, I would love to hear it and try to make it happen, even if it is perhaps slightly absurd. Yeah. Do your family and friends know you make ASMR videos? They do, and I hope they're watching. Have you ever been recognized in public? No. What inspires your video ideas? I guess that nature, art, literature, basically those things. Where do you find yourself spending the most time online? Well, definitely YouTube, because it's so easy to just watch and watch and watch all the ASMR videos, and interact with the ASMR community, and of course other videos too. I like to watch art instructional videos and sort of fact-finding out videos. And then the other place I spend a lot of time is Instagram, because I've met a lot of nice artists and poets there, and so I really, really value that community. And finally, what advice would you give someone who wanted to make their own ASMR content? I guess the same advice I would give for any sort of artistic undertaking, and that is just to do the things that you really enjoy doing. I know, like, if I'm painting a picture and I am not interested in the subject matter that I'm painting, I'll tend to not finish it or just not enjoy the process very much. And I think it's the same with ASMR. You know, if you enjoy tapping or crinkling or popping bubble wrap or whatever, doing the triggers, then that's what you should do. And if you enjoy going on adventures and sharing them, then that's what you should do. And if you love to dress up and do makeup and role play, then that's what you should do. So those are my 25 answers to these questions. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'm really looking forward to creating more content for this channel that hopefully will be interesting and relaxing and entertaining. I would love your feedback anytime, and to get to know you guys more, because part of the fun of this is being part of the community. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you soon.